Welcome back, YouTube. Our comeback video right now. It feels so good to be home. I'm not even joking. It feels great. But we have a ton of stuff. Why are you already
You're
laughing?
giggling. I didn't even need to giggle.
Sorry, I'm happy to be back. But we have a ton of stuff to get into. Seriously, I have 4 stacks of cards right here. These are in-persons I got through the mail. I've got stuff I've bought, certified autographs, and box breaks. So
And stuff that I got at a show.
yes, a lot of stuff that she got at the show.
I'm so charming.
At the cash show.
I was like laying down 10 cards, and I'm just kidding. It wasn't 10 cards.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome, yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's just get right into it because I don't want to make this video super long. I might make the next one super long. So, alright. This is, well, I missed a lot of cool shows, by the way, so as I show these, I will tell you about all the awesome stuff I missed. But here's one of them. Ted DiBiase came local right there. And a buddy of mine hooked me up with that card right there. Yes, Ted DiBiase does charge, I think, $10 an auto, so pretty expensive.
I don't know, I did not go.
That's true. Badass Billy Gunn, DX, inscription on the Rackers, cool one. Kip James for the 2008 set, stoked for that one. These are all, yeah, these are all somebody got for me. Jerry Lynn, which I missed a couple times, but for the 04 Pacific set, this set is coming along wonderful. I have a
good auto too.
Yeah, if I remember, I'll put the link to the photo bucket down in the description, but my sets are coming along cool. And not only that, we are going through all our autos and we're making sure that we have photos of all of them, and we're going to take pictures of all of these too. So I'll update the albums too eventually and over these next couple weeks. Jeremy Borash, 2008. This finally came back, and it took a really long time. I don't have my book with me. I haven't updated that thing in months, literally months. But, yeah, that one came back finally, and I also sent a Rackers card. But I sent 2, and Mr. Gentlevader has already done 1 return. So, what's up?
Nothing, go ahead.
Oh, here's one I got on Facebook. Now, I've been actually just trying to look people up and contact them, and it's worked out very well. And here's one of them. He actually is friends with my trainer, and this is Laz. So he's friends with my trainer, and he commented on one of my photos, and I was like, who the heck is this guy? And I looked him up, and I mean, how cool is that? He actually had a card in 2004 Pacific. And so I asked him, I was like, he actually signed 3 for me. Here's the red parallel and then the regular version, so 3 for me. But it was funny because...
For me, I sent that off.
Yes, she sent them off for me while I was gone.
It's exciting.
But, so I asked him, I was like, hey, do you mind signing? He's like, yeah, if you don't mind the value of your cards going down. So he has a really cool sense of humor about it. And did we send just those 3 or did we send more?
We sent him 1 to keep.
Oh, yeah, we sent him 1 to keep, and he did keep it. Because I asked him, I was like, hey, you have a card, do you mind signing? He's like, I didn't even know I had a card until my wife got me one for Christmas. So pretty cool. Alright, now here is another project I was really excited about. While I was gone overseas, I actually wrote the rest of the FCW roster in success.
Whoa.
I have so many, I think over 20 now of the FCW roster, which is awesome. Such a cool project. I've written to everybody. I need to go back and make sure, because the roster's changed a little bit and it went NXT, so I'm going to go back and make sure I've written everybody, but it's time to start a new project. We'll go through these right quick. Actually, I'll just hold them up. Referee Mark Harris for the Ref PC, 2 of them on the Rackers. Seth Rollins, 2 of them on the Rackers. Another ref for the Ref PC, Rod Sabata. Let me see, Nick Rogers with little inscriptions on him, which is really cool. A lot of them did that. Here's another one that did that. Chad Baxter, he did that too on the Rackers.
Which one sent you a picture, babe?
Oh, that was referee Mark Harris. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Awesome.
Yeah, he actually printed out his own little 8.5 by 11 photo for me and signed it and sent it. And he also wrote a little letter too, about being a ref and stuff. So that's...
It was very personal and nice.
It was really cool. I mean, he's the only person I've ever had send a picture, besides, well, actually Terry Taylor did it for me, but I sent him literally a box of stuff. Mike Dalton, 2. I think this one's Sakamoto. He's the only one I could think that had this little autograph, and I think I looked it up, but, yeah, it's like a crazy symbol. This one's Cameron Lynn, 2 of them, silver, looks beautiful. This one right here, I actually didn't know who the heck this card was, but luckily he sent 2 of them on the Rackers, And then he also sent this freaking awesome card right here. He's the only one that's ever done this too. And that's Kenneth Cameron. He sent his own FCW card. I was freaking stoked. Stoked to see that. So I think I've looked at these before on WrestlingTradingCard.com, but I never got them before. And I actually heard ROH is gonna be coming out with their own card set too. And somebody told me that they actually do accept fan mail. So I think that's gonna be my next project. That and OVW. All right, what I want to get into right now is Tenacious. Now, Mrs. Gentleveder's already done 2 box breaks, and she showed them, so I took those out. Now, these are the only ones that are left from that last box break, and then I bought a lot of them off eBay, and there was like 22 or something. I think there was 22 cards in that lot. It was
there were some relics too, so I'm not sure exactly how many.
Yeah, I took the relics out. But I'm just showing autographs. But there was like 22 cards in that lot, and it was like such a good deal. I couldn't even pass it up. It was literally like a few dollars for each one of the cards by the end of it. So let me go through these right quick. And Jeff Jarrett, pictures at the end.
Fired.
Bobby Roode, TNA 10. Kurt Angle, TNA 10. Oh yeah, that's right. And I bought a couple of these from a couple people from the forums. Mr. Anderson, TNA 10.
I like him.
RVD, TNA 10. This is one we bought from somebody off the forums.
Mm-hmm.
No, we bought that one off of eBay.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, Austin Aries, TNA 10. I had to get that one. I've been trying to hunt down that 6-card auto because Aries has 2 in that set. And I'd like to have all of them because in Reflections he had 3. So I'm one away from having all of his autos, but it's just too expensive for me. Samoa Joe. Tara.
Tara's doing
Jeremy
crazy
Borash,
stuff.
TNA 10. Yes, she is. ODB. This one's numbered out of 100. I think we have another red one. Robbie E, TNA 10. Alex Shelley. I think this is the one I bought. I can't remember. Gunner. I had to have it there. Cool dude. He wrestles around this area quite a bit. Kaz, TNA 10. Matt Morgan, TNA 10. Chris Sabin, TNA 10, who I think signed TNA 10 on like 90% of his cards. Anarchia, gone. Eric Young, TNA 10. You alright?
Yeah, bad luck.
Sarita, Shannon Moore, Christopher Daniels, TNA 10. And then the really cool duel. We got some sweet duels. We got ODB and Eric Young duel, which we really wanted. And then we got Eric Young and Bobby Roode, the old Team Canada flashback card. And then we got this one, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. So, yeah. So happy to have that one. Okay, and here are some more. Now, these, I'm pretty sure I bought all these. Yeah, singles. Whether it be eBay or lots off eBay or some people on the forums. This one we actually just pulled, and I was like, great, another Jeremy Borash. It actually looks
Blondie.
cool. It actually looks really cool. I like it. The auto's nice and clean, and the card is just neat. And I don't think I had this one before, so that's kind of actually it's all right. Jason Hervey. I tried to write him a couple times, and I noticed that he showed his face over these last few months a little bit, and a little backstage type stuff. So, and it was like $3 or something. I can't remember. Had to have a certified auto of Terry Taylor. I think this might be the only one he has. But I have so much stuff signed by Terry Taylor. I don't think I'll ever need to get any more signed.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard he went to FCW too, so we'll see. Maybe I can get him on Rackers. Billy Silverman. What?
You said I don't think I need any more of him, but he went to FCW, so maybe I can get him on
I know
Rackers.
for the FCW.
Let's get one more.
All right, Billy Silverman for the piece. This was a pretty good price. I mean, these cards go for quite a bit, so I was happy to add one of these older autographs from like, what was it, 99? Yes, 99. And it to be Billy Silverman. Nick Patrick and Charles Robinson both also signed in the set. Maybe one day. This cut right here, somebody hit me up and asked me if I would be interested in this if they pulled from a box, and I was like, heck yes, this is awesome. Awesome. I don't know if it's shirt and bandana, but it's yellow and red. Doesn't get much better than that. Same guy, awesome. Man, Tori Wilson. I like that one. I don't have a certified auto from her. I did meet her in person though. Got something signed. This was in one of those cheap lots we got, Sarita and Rosita. Sometimes if I see a really good lot, then it'll be for trade or for sale. Taz. Had to have a Taz certified auto because I actually don't have one. That's complete. Jeremy Borash. I have no clue where this came from. Probably one of those lots. Shark Boy. Always wanted a certified auto, so it's not too expensive to have him. So I think I have him on every card. No. Jesse Neal. Douglas Williams. James Storm. Very interesting skinny signature always. Even in person. It doesn't matter how thick his pen is, he'll have the skinniest signature. Raisha Shaheed. Consequences Creed, numbered out of 25. Shiny red. Gunner out of Reflections. I think we already have this one. I don't know if it's numbered, but this one's numbered 25 out of 25. Anyways, light Gunner. I like Gunner really well. Chris Saban. And this one's awesome. Brooke Hogan. This is also somebody posted, I think it was on Blowout Forums. They opened up quite a few boxes and they had a list. And I was like, oh crap, Brooke Hogan has an autograph. Had to get it. Really good price too. And this most awesome card right here, a card that I have been wanting for my PC for a long time. The 4-card ref card from Cross the Line. I actually thought about opening up some more boxes just trying to get this card, but no. This card was like $10 and I had to have it. Earl Hebner, Slick Johnson, Andrew Thomas, and Rudy Charles. God, I love this card. I really do. I love that card. I'm so glad I have it. Okay, now these next
Actually, I got all of those.
few cards right here are cards that missed it. What time are we at?
What time? We've got 8 minutes.
We're at 8 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. I'll try and get these real quick, and if you guys want to see any of them close up. Alright, so Mrs. Gentlevader got all these cards herself, all in person, which is awesomely amazing. She went to a couple of really, really cool shows, and then a TNA Live show in, where was that at?
Raleigh.
In Raleigh, so just less than a couple hours away. So she had, of course, the TNA Tenacious cards that she opened up, so we got, for the very first time, got some of those signed. And then we just kind of went through, some of the cards that we really wanted, and we met some people she met some people for the very first time that we had never gotten signed, so came back with an awesome. I was super excited to hear what she got. So here we go. Now this, Earl Hebner and Brian Hebner right here are actually from a seminar that they did at the company that I referee for. So she had a chance to go and meet him and talk to them, and we found these really cool cards. Of course, Brian Hebner doesn't have his own card. Stupid that to do that. But anyways, this Generation Me card has a pretty good photo of him right here. So I
told him to. I was like, just sign over whatever you want. So he signed over. Who was that guy in the middle? Which one? He signed over like his entire body.
Yeah, he is. I can't remember if it's Max or Jeremy. But yeah, signed over. But I don't care. It's cool.
No, it's
he
fantastic.
doesn't have his own card. You can see him. Yeah, I'll know. Great PC card. My ref PC is just coming along great. And then this one says, "To Will, stay cool, Earl Hebner. One day I'll meet him, but we're running out of stuff for him to sign. We have like 1,000 of these now." Cool. Alright, so she put these in order, and if you want to say anything, baby, you can.
Direct Auto Insurance.
Yeah,
I
that's
was so dumb, and Jeff Hardy and Mickey James were there, and I got Jeff Hardy. Show up the Jeff Hardy.
Showing the Jeff Hardy.
And then I got Mickey James to sign the 8x10 that I've been holding for like a year now. Every time I try to see her and never get to see her. And forgot to put down a card. So I have no cards from her, but 2 8x10s.
But we've gotten her through the mail before.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, it's just like, it's a curse for us to try and get Mickey James on a card.
It really, I drove, how long did I drive? I drove to Charlotte,
like 4
didn't
hours.
I? Oh my god. And I didn't get anything out of that.
So the one I'm most excited about, actually, I'm tied excited. Another one for the Icon set, which is not an easy set to get, because it's all really hard people to get. And then his base card is just really, really cool looking.
They all look really good, like these autographs.
Do.
I love his art cards too, so I'm glad we got another art card.
So that makes like 3 or 4 art cards we've gotten signed now.
Mm-hmm. And they look amazing.
Yeah, they really do. I really like them.
I'm so glad it was with the silver pen too. Okay, so we got up to the tables at the TNA show, and I had prepped all these cards beautifully. Like, I was so proud of myself. And then Magnus goes and wipes the card with his finger, and show him what it looks like after he wiped it. This is the one that he wiped, and it looks like crap. It's like the worst one out of all of them. Nobody else wiped the card, and they look great. So thank you, Magnus, for that.
So really, she did the baby powder thing, which works really well for us, unless you wipe the baby powder off.
Yeah,
Then this happens. So you know, AJ Styles told me I'm sure that's why some of this came out pretty crappy. The ones he did, because like, you know, if you take them and rub them down like this, it's good for signing. I was like, yeah, you're right.
You're gonna tell AJ Styles you're wrong.
Came out great. And of course, half the cards he signed did not come out, but these, baby.
I gave him 4 cards, so he wiped the first one, and then I was like, well, hell with it, and he just signed them. So thank you for saying the hell with it and just signing them, because they look fantastic. As you can tell, those 3 look great.
Yep. So another one for the icon.
I'm a big flirter, so it's like, here, please sign my cards.
You have to take girls with you to autograph signs. Honestly.
I'm so charming.
You do.
Crimson was sitting next to him, and he was cool. I don't even know what I said to him. Probably flushed a couple times. Blushing. Robbie E, sorry. He had his shirt off, so I cracked a joke about tanning. He did not laugh, but Crimson did.
I love these. This is my favorite Robbie E card of all.
Look at his signature.
Yeah, I know.
You see how it's changed? Because we saw him when he was first coming. We saw him with Cookie when she was still around, so you know how long ago that was.
Yeah, he does a lot of appearances and indie shows. Robbie E, he gets around.
Then Robbie T, don't really have anything. He's cool. He's nice.
He's quiet.
Yeah.
He doesn't really talk.
That's the best thing to say is he's quiet.
And tenacious.
On the list, bro. And then, the Eric Young babe.
Oh, Eric Young?
Yeah, but it's over there.
Oh, you want to show it now or wait till the end?
We'll wait until the end.
Okay, we'll wait till the end.
I got Eric Young, and then I got ODB, and of course I told them that they're my favorite peoples, and I asked them if I could get a picture of the 2 of them. And you know what? I'm gonna put that picture at the end so you can see it because it looks amazing.
So they sit together now whenever they do signings. So.
Yeah, they're married. And then they made an announcement and said that Gail Kim was coming out, and we waited in line and got her. My friend that was with me was very excited.
He marked out for Gail Kim. He loves her.
Oh yeah, he was like, "That's my wife."
He's like, "That's my future wife." It looks really good though. I mean, just the base cards of Tenacious I really do like. I can't say overall I like the set, but just the regular base cards of the people are really cool. And of course they did the, hey, let's have 50 cards of one person. But I mean, I'd like to see like Dawn West have a card. I know it's crazy. Brian Hepner. Let's get these. I mean, Willie Urbina. Hector Guerrero finally had another card. But let's get some of these crazy people that we hardly ever see. You know, instead of having 5 cards for one person.
I agree. That would be nice. Who's that? Oh yeah, and then backstage. That was fun. He was back there with his buddy. He's the only one at the table back there, but
he's a champ.
He is a champ. He was cool. There's a look-alike guy there who some people actually thought he was Austin Aries, so that was nice.
That was crazy.
And he was fun. And then we saw James Storm. He should be next. And he was nice, of course. He always is. Everybody goes crazy. He grabbed the beer from the lady who was sitting behind me and took a swig of that during his match. It was awesome.
Nice. And got him on another 08 card, so we'll see how that one stands up to the rest of them.
And then, who is it? Is it Anderson?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I freaked out in line and got to see him. And I don't even remember what I said because, like, my adrenaline was running so much. And told him that, I said that my husband makes me watch wrestling. And he was like, your husband makes you? And then afterwards I was like, oh, but I like it. And I went back and had him sign my shirt, which is upstairs, so.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
And she's upset now that she can't wear the shirt anymore.
I know! And that shirt's like $24. Like, I can't wait to buy another one. That's like my favorite shirt. I wear it all the time. Okay,
this is one that I had to, I can't remember what the word is or the phrase is, that whenever you live through somebody, you live vicariously through them. Vicariously through her whenever she met Rob Van Dam.
He was so cool. Like, for real. I told him, I was like, my husband really likes you. I've got like 12 cards in my binder right now, and I had to pick like 4. He only signed 2, but...
No, he signed 3.
He did? Oh, yeah, okay, that's right. He did sign 3. But
And he signed 3 that I really wanted. He signed the rookie card, which we like to get the rookie, and then the freaking Icons card. And he has a lot in Icons. We ran out of film. I can't believe it. Okay, anyways.
He's going to try to blame me.
Which we really, really liked to get. And then his base card from Icons. Now, he has a freaking ton of cards, but this is the one that we really like. And I really like this little outfit that he's wearing. And he's holding the belt. It's just beautiful. And he only did sign it on RVD, which I guess the connection to the R, from the R to the D is supposed to be the V. I don't know. But it's still really cool. And this is another reason why we got that one card from Tenacious. It has his full auto on it. So that's awesome. Okay, and Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe! Aww.
What?
And I told him that he was scary, but it was awesome.
And flipping somebody off?
Bam.
Okay, fine. I guess we're done talking about Samoa Joe. Alright, and Gunner. Now, this one wasn't at the show. This was actually at one of the freaking house shows where he came to the company that I work for, which is really freaking annoying because let's go through all the people that I missed. Zima Ion, Earl Hebner, Brian Hebner, Gunner, and Robbie E. All these people came to the show that I work for, and I would have got to ref their matches, and it's very upsetting. Okay, cool. Are you ready to show that? Tell us. Now, we've shown this before, but
Oh, babe.
we have some Oh, sorry.
Sorry, yeah.
We have some new additions to it.
We replaced a card. This one. Eric Young, right there, next to ODB. Because the signature is much better. And then these right here. RVD, Mr. Anderson, and Samoa Joe got replaced. Well, not got replaced, but replaced 3 others. That. Do you remember who they were? I don't remember who they were, but it doesn't matter. But it looks amazing. We went top row. Kurt Angle, Velvet. We have shown this before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Haven't we? Okay, then I'm not going to do all that.
Yep, just we have those few changes to it. So.
Yeah. But it looks great.
Yes, it does. Cool. Okay. Well, awesome. Thanks, you two. I appreciate that. I tried to make sure what I really did. It didn't happen. Once we start talking about experiences, it's pretty much over for us. So, but awesome. Thanks. Hey, it feels good to be back. I probably won't have very many TTMs coming in. We definitely don't have any more box breaks coming in, and we definitely don't have anything coming in. But I'll try and keep you guys updated on what's going on. Maybe I'll make some trades, and I might have some stuff for sale. So you might be hearing from me. All right, thanks. Good to be back. Gentlevader out.
I asked Samoa Joe if he flipped somebody off in the audience, and he laughed and said yes.
Good times.
Yeah.